All new at 10 o'clock, the wife of a Fayetteville man shot and killed by police is now pushing for policy changes within the department. It's been nearly a week since 40-year-old Justin Livesay was shot and killed by police. And police say he was armed with 2 knives and advanced toward officers. His wife says he was having a mental health crisis and needed help. WRAL's Aaron Thomas joins us live in downtown Fayetteville with her demands and the demands of others tonight. Aaron?
Yeah, Lena, and it's not just Livesay we're talking about. There are other victims who sadly were killed in similar fashions, like Jada Johnson back in July. Advocates who gather downtown say that they want to see places like the Fayetteville Police Department and the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office bring on mental health professionals who are trained to respond to these types of calls. They fear if that no changes are made soon, more lives will be lost.
He was a kind, gentle person.
A person who April Brandhorst was happy to call her husband. Snapshots like these draw fond memories of what made Justin Livesay special to her. Friday night, she tells me he had a mental health episode. A call to 911 would later lead to Livesay's death.
I feel so responsible because I called for help and it killed my husband.
Brandhorst and up to 30 other people took over the Market House in downtown Fayetteville, ringing the alarm over the death of other Fayetteville residents who, too, suffered from mental health crises but ended up getting killed by police. A rallying cry for Jada Johnson. She was killed by officers in July. Officials said Johnson was shot during a struggle to disarm her.
It's ridiculous. They need to stop killing us, plain and simple.
Sean McMillan with Fayetteville PACT has spent years pushing for an alternative response to mental health crises that don't involve lethal force.
There needs to be a policy change at the Sheriff's Department and then a policy change at the Police Department that sends mental health professionals, that makes them a part of the equation.
Mental health issues and law enforcement response, a talking point during this week's City Council meeting. Mayor Mitch Colvin highlighting the behind-the-scenes work to fund and implement a force comprised of mental health professionals.
I do have a meeting coming up with the Secretary of Health and Human Services and some of the mental health folks to talk about some other issues, but I know police response is something that falls squarely on us.
Loved ones still reeling from the pain say the change is long overdue.
We've got to do better.
And it is worth pointing out that Justin Livesay was married for less than 6 months. I'm still waiting for a response from Fayetteville Police Department, but the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office says that they do work with mental health professionals on a regular basis. City council members say that they are looking at other cities like Durham that do have a unit dedicated to unarmed responders. Lena?